Yo, what up, friends? And that is 37-year-old men and under attempting to play football, but not just football, tackle football during the week. Can you tell me how you feel about this?
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if it's a semi-pro league, but the guy, I think his name is Spray Ray or whatever his name is on YouTube.
Spray Ray.
Lovely videos called 37U of grown men with receding hairlines still trying to live their tackle football youth. And the problem with it is there's one common denominator with everybody on that field. When they get hit really hard, one thing that they're thinking about the next day is, I gotta go to work, okay? You know damn well that when they're at that Amazon or forklifting job that you got to go to work the next day, and your insurance is not going to pay for that, okay? So that is, you guys need to look up, just type in 37U on YouTube.
I'm on it. It's crazy. Yeah, the job definitely won't pay that at workman's comp for off our injuries.
I mean, the hits are so bad. People are getting their backs broken, it looks like. Mike, what do you think?
I think I could probably get one play in before I crumble. Probably get one or two snaps in.
I'll tell you what, it's definitely not a wise idea to try to relive the glory days after 28. Because I'm going to tell you what, at our age, once you hit 38, 39, 40, that's when you're hitting muscle spasm in the sleep age.
Yep.
You just can't go out here risking these glory day, and some of these guys are probably out here thinking they're going to get picked up or seen by some team.
You also can't show up to work with a black eye. That's hard to explain now, right? I got a gray beard. I can't have a gray beard and a black eye. It doesn't work.
And that's my main thing is I agree with Dion. Like, how are you going to get hit and the next day go into work limping and try to explain what the hell happened? Like, what are you saying?
How did you shatter your tibia, Tyrone?
Hey, do y'all remember y'all remember a few months ago when Jay Leno said he fell down the hill but apparently got assaulted by a mob? That's what you be doing going to work. You'd be like, I fell down the hill.
Man, I swear, like that stuff cracks me up. And someone asked me, would you do it? Hell no. No, negative. No, I'll stay on the sideline and watch and Joan. Okay. There's no way. You couldn't pay me to get on any field or a basketball court. I see the cats at LA Fitness going up and down the court, arguing with the same people every day. Hey, you try to run? Hell no, I'm not going to run with y'all. No, I play 21 or horse. I'm running. That's it.
Hey, look, I've still got all my ACLs, all the UCLs, all the MCL, PCL. I got all the L's still.
All the L's.
We're going to stay that way.
Exactly.
We're going to stay that way.
Try to pay no
every acronym muscle is gone.
Bad enough when you have acid reflux.
It would, to me, it would be crazy though, because I'm in a mind state where, like, I think after I got married, I was so relieved because at that point I knew I had to do nothing to impress anyone else ever again. Right. Like most of the stuff we do is really peacocking through society to try to, get that chick, right? Like whoever she is. But once you get married, you're kind of like, I'm good. I'm done. I don't need to impress anyone. I don't need to comb my hair, brush my face.
Oh, shower,
do anything spectacular.
Wow, all that.
So Tracy just like you, Dusty, huh?
Hey, I'm Dusty in the morning, bro. I'm Dusty in the morning. You call me Dusty Rhodes.
I'm with you too. I'm Dusty all day.
Waking up smell like what you want to do this morning.
During the season, Devondre Taylor actually quit in the middle of a game for your 49ers because Dre Greenlaw came back from Campbell. Thank you. Yeah. I was misremembering. Because Dre Greenlaw came back from injury and took his spot in the starting lineup and he quit mid-game. What the fuck happened here?
Well, as a Niner fan, and everybody who is a Niner fan knows he should have been benched a long time ago. He was the reason why Kyler Murray ran a 50-yard touchdown on us. He got burnt in numerous games. His coverage was terrible. He couldn't move no more. So I don't even know why he was even on the field. But yeah, he quit. He just hadn't had a fit. And now I know a couple weeks ago he was going back and forth with fans saying I'm rich now and I don't care, but he's irrelevant. It was on a losing team, on a losing season, and he got mad. Then John Lynch came down and sent his ass to the locker room that day he quit. It was against the Seahawks. I think it was the Seahawks.
Against the Seahawks. And yes, he came out and said, I'm rich and I don't care about, I don't have to work another day in my life. Is basically what his quote was. So,
he's kind of right.
Bayo, how would you feel? Yeah, how would you feel about someone quitting mid-game?
I mean, as someone who doesn't watch sports too often, I would ask, where do you draw that line on cockiness and being humble once you've gotten into the league? Like, what's it going to take for you to be that player that can talk shit, be an Ocho Cinco, and still have people tolerate you because you're putting up those numbers? You know what I mean?
Good point. Yeah. Yes, that's a good point. Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, bye, Felicia. See ya. Go away. I mean, there's really nothing else to do with it. He wasn't that great. The money's going to run out. I mean, maybe it's just one too many hits to the head. I don't know, but I hope he finds something to do that he loves and wants to stay with. But if you don't want to play, you know where the door is.
Mm-hmm.
And but I mean, how do we feel about quitting mid-game and not even waiting to get back to the locker room after the team is done?
I mean, it's essentially just having it's a grown man having a hissy fit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds to me like
man having a hissy fit.
Temper tantrum. Yeah, the temper tantrum mid-game. My 5-year-old doesn't even have temper tantrums anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that door goes one direction when you do that. It goes out, and you don't come back in. The hinges only go one way. If you walk out, you can't come back in. So
it's like the booty hole, right? Only goes one way.
Oh,
he's not my problem anymore. He's gone. He ain't my problem.
And he was on tail end of his career too, so he's kind of retiring anyways.
I'm not sure what that had to do with the conversation. Y'all ignore what Bayo just said.
One-way door, bro. One-way door.
Subscribe on YouTube at Ball and Buds for sports and entertainment.